Hey, I'm so glad that you found me. If you are new to penny shopping, here's a little video to help you out. This here is a video telling you the rules of penny shopping. There's not a lot of rules, but these rules are very important that you follow them. No penny left behind.
Take them all
Okay,
home.
first rule of penny shopping. Do not ask the employees if they have penny items. That means don't call, don't go in the store and ask anybody about it. Don't go in the store and be loud about it. If you are taking a family member, a kid, a husband, a girlfriend, um, anybody with you, whenever you are in the store, don't announce what you're doing. Just go in and shop like you would normally shop, like you're going in for a gallon of milk. It's not a big deal. Okay, and another thing, I have seen a lot of people saying that whenever they go to check out, their cashier refuses to sell them the item. Well, it is in their policy that they have to sell you the item. If you do have a problem with a cashier attempting to not sell you an item, you can just go onto the Dollar General website and pull up their penny policy. And in the policy, it states that they have to sell you the item if you find it. Now, it is 100% okay for them to ask you where it is, because it is also in their policy that if a customer comes up with a penny item to purchase, that they are to ask that customer where they found the item. That way they can go back and look and see if there are any more items like that. That way they can pull them off their shelf, because it is their job to pull all the penny items off of the shelf. I went ahead and added a copy of their penny policy for your convenience. Feel free to screenshot it and save it in your phone, just in case you have any trouble with the cashier when you go to check out. Another super important rule is never ever, if you know what is about to penny, do not ever go into the store and hide the item. It is the worker's job to get the list every week and go and find the items, match up the PVCs, and remove the item from the shelf. Now, when you have a heads up of what is going to be ahead of time, or you just have an inkling that it might be something you really, really want, which is understandable because there are a lot of things that might not quite be worth what they're asking for the price, and you do want it for cheap price, but it is something you really, really want. That's very understanding, but just don't go and hide it. The best thing that I can tell y'all to do is make it fair for everyone, and that way you don't interfere with anyone doing their job or anything like that, because I feel like that is completely wrong to do. If there is something that's producing now, like say it's purple dot or green dot or green dot or something, no, because those things always pan out, and if it's something that you really, really want, wait until it goes to a discounted price and then you can get it. But if it is a really hot item, most likely you're not going to get it for a penny anyway unless you hide it. And hiding is just, it's stopping them from doing their job, and it's not right to do. So buy it at the discounted price. Just eat it. It's okay, unless it's something you really don't need anyway. So then why buy it? So that's another important rule. Do not hide penny items, because that's not fair, not only to the workers, but other penny shoppers as well, because like, you're just hiding stuff. Like, it's just not right. It's supposed to be like a treasure hunt, and you're supposed to be able to search for these items, most generally like where you think they would be. Sometimes they're up on the sky shelf, sometimes they're in the clearance section, sometimes they're right up front, sometimes they're right beside the cash register. You just never know where they're going to be. But whenever you go and you hide them, then yeah, nobody's going to find them. And if they do, then they're going to know where your little honey hole is. and you're not going to have them either. So it's a lose-lose situation all the way around. So just do not hide any items that you think are going to penny or that you know are going to penny. Every Tuesday, there is a list that the workers get. Usually the manager gets it and she will give it to her workers, or he, whichever. And every Tuesday, the items on that list will penny. Now, it is their job to go and match up these UPCs and get those items off of the shelf, and then they do what is instructed of them. Sometimes it's throw it in the dumpster, sometimes it's send it back to the warehouse. It just depends on what the instructions are on that paper from corporate. Okay, if they don't have time, or if, anything could happen, if they miss items, because I mean, nobody's perfect. They can miss items, and some just don't really mess with it a lot, and that's a really good store to penny shop in. I wish there was some around me like that, but anyway, yeah, those items will penny every Tuesday morning. There are new items pennying, and the stores, they usually open at 8 around here. I think some places open at 7 in the morning. But yeah, every Tuesday there's new pennies. And so the best way to get those new penny items is to be there bright and early, right before the doors open, Tuesday morning, every morning, and go in there and start scanning. Scan what you think is going to penny. If somebody's told you it was going to penny, if you've been watching this for a while, these certain items for a while, and they've been at 90% for like the last week or last 2 weeks, go in and scan those items and see if those are items, especially if it's something that you want, you need, or that you can give to somebody to help them out, or you can donate to a shelter or something like that, because that's always really appreciated whenever you can donate things, because there's a lot of people out there that are needing items that just get thrown away or get sent back to the warehouse and then get shipped back to the store next year, and then they charge full price all over again. So yeah, be there bright and early every Tuesday morning. The penny list is good until the items reset, because they do reset sometimes they don't. I've seen them reset within a couple weeks. And I think that was a clothing item here. I think it was like last year. Clothing items like reset within like 2 weeks, I think. But most generally, like, they reset within 6 months to 8 months, or even up to a year. So you have a long time. Like, so if today, say I was to go in a Dollar General, because today was Tuesday and these pens pennied today, and I looked and looked and looked and didn't see them, then one of the workers found a case of these pens in the back, and they didn't know they pennied because they removed all the items that they were told to remove, and pen wasn't one of them, so they thought they just sold out. But there's this brand new case of pens in the back, so they bring it out to the front, put it out there on display for people to buy, and you see this pen. Oh, I think this pen pennied. Check the UPC code, make sure it matches up. If it matches up, scan it with your Dollar General app to make sure. If it does, here's another rule of penny shopping. If it does, do not just take one of those pens. Take them all. I know it sounds greedy, and I know it sounds like, oh, well, I got this for a penny, I should save the rest for somebody else who needs a really good deal on these pens, because these pens, like, they're the best pen in the whole wide world to use. It's not selfish, because whenever you get up there to the cash register and you hand them that pen and they ring it up and they find out, oh, that one's a penny, they're going to ask you, are there any more? Where are those at? Where'd you find it? And you're going to tell them, or maybe you don't tell them, who knows? But even if you don't tell them anything, they're going to go through the store and be like, I think I set out those pens. Or they're going to ask another worker, did you set out some pens? Because they're ringing up for a penny. They're going to go through that store and they're going to find those pens. They're going to remove them, and they're going to either throw them away, or they're going to send them back to the warehouse. They're going to do something with them pens, and then they're not going to be available for anybody else to purchase. So it's not selfish. Go ahead, get them pens. If there's anybody else that you think that might could use them, feel more than free to give them to them, or donate them if you're not going to use them, something. But always take every single penny item that you find, don't leave any behind whatsoever. Even if you can't use it, you can find somebody else who can. And that would be most appreciative of it, because I know I've gotten so much stuff like clothes that were not my size, kids clothes, adults clothes, socks, shoes, I think cleaning items. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that Penny, all kinds of stuff, pins do Penny, Christmas stuff, fall stuff, Halloween stuff, there's so much at Penny's, like almost every single thing in the store, even food pennies a lot of times. It's like whenever it gets close to the expiration date, they'll start marking it down, hoping that they could sell it before it expires, and then all of a sudden it'll penny out, and sometimes it's already expired, and sometimes it still has like a couple months or a couple weeks before it expires. So stuff can still be good whenever you get it for a penny. Another rule that I just thought of, if you're going in, because medicine does penny as well, if you're going in and you're going after a penny medicine and it has expired, or if you're going after penny food and it has expired, they do not have to sell you those items. Those are the two items that I can think of that they don't have to sell you if they're expired, because it's putting you at risk, putting your health at risk. And if you were to ingest medicine or a food item that was expired and you did get sick, then you could sue them. So that's a whole nother ballpark for them, and they can deny those because they're expired. I hope that y'all really enjoy this video, and I hope that you've watched it all the way to the end. I had lots of fun making this video, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a huge thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any notifications. And if there's any other type of videos that you're interested in seeing, if you want to see more penny shopping videos, more couponing videos, please let me know down in the comments, and I will start making more and more videos of this type. But yeah, every like and every subscriber really helps me out, and I appreciate it. I couldn't make these videos if it wasn't for y'all. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.